Guys, just for contrast of what I've been saying, that you have a lot of different timelines. You know, somebody would look at this and say that seem old, you know, and it is. And then you have another timeline over here. That's a little older, you know. This one is newer than that one, you know. And then you look the other way, and you have the real old stuff, you know. And then you have new, you see the tower down there with the brakes on it, totally different timeline. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 timelines, right next to each other, you know? And some of them are even Roman style. This one over there, and you have a little Roman style here as well, you know? But yet they're different. It's not the same generation. And you have this, you know, that's pretty new. If you look at it, it looks old, but it's emulated. Basically, behind it it's a facade, you know. Behind it is a brand new building. It's only the front, only that wall around it, supposedly looking old. And it is old, it is way before this century, last century, but yet, compared to this, it's new. This is the real old stuff. And it shows in the craftsmanship. Look at this. Even that one over there, they put some weird spire on it. Some artists got free range, and here you can really see it. See the top of it? See, it's just a shell. It's just a shell. And they built a brand new modern building behind it. This is the old preserved stuff. You know? This is the real stuff. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. What is it? And by the way, that one was the Black Lives Matter church. Just so you know. And this is also a church, Calvary Church. I have no idea what that is. Episcopal Church. Sorry, I'm not well versed in religion. This building was erected in 2 stages. From 1872 to 1876, and from 86 to 88. This is the product of 2 architects, blah 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 blah. Was listed at the National Register of Historic Places in 1978. So they started building this building in 1872. And that took 4 years, then they had a break, and then in 1886 they spent another 2 years. So they built this building in 6 years. With 2 different sets of workers, I guess. But yet you had the rose, whatever you want to call it, the umbrella symbol right there, you know, which is supposed to be a lot older. You know, and if you look at this stuff, no freaking way. No freaking way. Just bringing the stone here would take 6 years alone. So, yeah. Let's see what it says on the wall. This is from 1888. Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone. Okay? Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone. I don't know what that is. Somebody can probably tell me. And yeah, at least it must be plastered in 88, since they could do this. I don't suppose they started with the top in 72 and finished at the bottom. So I guess this was made in 88. And if you look at the foundation, it's a bit different. You know, it's a different stone. So I'm suggesting, again, you have different timelines in this building. I think the foundation, what's under this, is really old. And a newer civilization came and built this wonderful building on top of the old foundation. And then you had some people coming here in 1872 and claiming it. And yeah, I don't know what happened from 76 to 86. But there was apparently some kind of shift there too. So yeah, there you go. Another bogus story. I mean, really. 6 years. It would take an architect 6 years just to draw this. So yeah. And here is another place I've been talking about. Actually, I got caught in there and they kind of threw me out. This is the Spalding University. Apparently you're not allowed to be in there. It's a campus. Even though it's open for the public, you can just walk in there. But they asked me to leave in there the first day I was here. So that is something else. And then you have this building over here. Also a totally different timeline, you know. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about 7 timelines if you count this one over here. They're just in lines on strings, pearls on a string down here. You know, it's like they make this avenue of pretty buildings, but they're not made in the same era. This is a totally different era. And you can see it in the way they carve it, the shapes that they're built in, the decoration. You can see everything is different. Even the wordings on the sides are different. You know, different civilization, different languages. So I'm suggesting that these buildings are built with, let's say, 100, maybe 200 years apart in the past, you know, maybe even more. And they just get reclaimed. This is my beloved son in womb. I am well pleased. Hear ye him. Do you hear him? Other foundation can no man lay than that which is laid, Jesus Christ. So man can't lay a different foundation than the one Jesus Christ made. Yeah. Here you have the presentation academy of the Spalding University. It's pretty big. It's all the way down there. All the bricks you can see. It's all the Spalding University. That's their building too. Everything here is their campus. This is where I got thrown off. I was sitting on that bench right over there. I walked in here from the street and a guy came over from that building and asked me to leave. So you're not allowed to hang out here. And everybody got these, what do you call it, jumpsuits on. So yeah, in some kind of, I don't know, when I looked at it, there was a lot of science buildings. There was a lot of robotic science and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but apparently they teach a lot about science. Maybe I should make a whole video on this one. I think I will. So I'll leave it for now. Peace.